Hi, welcome again to our 30-day story brand challenge, where we are teaching you how to build your own story brand and how it's going to be effective for your own business. Like I said in previous class, we had to define what story brand is, and I also said that businesses have moved from marketing, advertisement, even the branding, and it has gone to storytelling. All right, so if you didn't, you've not listened to that episode, please. The link is somewhere around the screen, and this is going to help you. Why does story brand matter? Number one, clarification of message. Many business confuse customers with too much information. Too much information. All right. So Storybrand cuts through that with a clear customer-centric message. When you send out too much information, your customers don't understand what you're doing. You're saying, yeah, you may not be saying with your words, but the business is speaking. So when you have too much information going on through they don't understand you. Number two, create emotional engagement. That is why you need a story brand, because it creates emotional engagement. Story resonates more with people than the data and the features that you put out there. So nobody wants to care about those features. Nobody cares about those data you're sharing. What they care about is, how does this even make sense? And people don't really buy your products. They buy how your product make them feel. So people will not come to your store because it is your store. Human beings are selfish. They'll only come to your place because it makes them feel in a certain way. So like we said, it creates emotional engagement. So while you're framing your data, why don't you put it in a story? Tell a story with it. You tap into human emotions, and you get the attention of these people when you tell a story. And of course, you have educated them with your data. Number three, increase conversations. This is really, really important. A clear message leads to more effective marketing. All right, customers know what you do, why it matters, and how they can buy from you. So effective communication, it leads to it increases your conversations with your customers. So customers know what you do, why it matters, and how they can buy from you, which is very important. When they can buy from you, of course, it makes sense because you've been able to have the different touch points for your business. Number four, align your team. Imagine that everybody from sales, marketing, the whole team are using the same messaging that you have. It leads to consistency and effectiveness. And of course, confidence too, because your team, they understand you, you understand your team. All right. So as far as there's clarity in within the organization, people out there would see that there's clarity, and also what you're communicating as a brand is clarity, so they will understand what you are communicating. But if everything is haphazard, nobody cares about your business. All right. Number five is works across all platforms. So it may be an email you're drafting, to a website, an ad, or pitch deck. What story brand helps you do? It creates compelling messaging that appeals to your customers or appeals to your audience. All right. So I'm just going to give you two examples of messages. We just compare two messages and we would know which is good and which is bad. So, example, we are a full service cloud computing company selling scalable or offering scalable infrastructure and an end-to-end encryption. Of course, I don't even understand what I'm reading. That's why I'm even muttering my mouth. All right. That's a bad way of communicating because it's full of jargons, it's confusing, it's not even for your customers, it's only for those inside the company. All right, the tech savvy people, they're the ones that understand it. All right, so let's see another one. Running a business is hard when your tech keeps breaking. We help small companies get fast, secure cloud systems so they can focus on what matters. Wow. So this is relatable, this is clear, this is customer focused. It's one of the things we'll be dealing with all through these 30 days is clarifying your messages. You understand what you really do and how to communicate it to your to your customers. I hope this helps you. Okay, in our next class, we're talking about the common brand confusions. I hope this helped you. See you in the next episode.